Alrighty. It's time to get to work. We're going to do some arms, unfortunately. We're just doing arms today. I need to train. It's been one of a week. It's only Wednesday. I don't even know where to begin. I just need to train before I kill somebody. So I just had a run in with some random Karen outside that felt entitled about parking in front of my gym and going across to the school, which normally I don't give a shit about, but this has been happening for 3 years, and it gets really bad in the afternoons when all the parents do it and there's no parking left, and they, for some reason, they can't park straight and they block entrances. So last week we decided to get parking enforcement out and start ticketing vehicles and doing things like that, which they are. And but this one broad, she just seems like she's just so fucking entitled and gets mad at us. So she decided to come in and yell at me this morning, which is never a good idea because I'm not the friendliest person to stupid people. So I kind of went up and down her really. She deserved what she got anyway. You can't, there's no cure for stupid, that's for sure. So she definitely deserved what she got, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. So that's pissed me off today. Yesterday I found out my license is suspended. It has been suspended since 2023, which is a crock of shit. So I've never, they said unpaid tickets, but 2023, like there's something going on with the system, and it is the system because I haven't had a ticket, and I've been pulled over. The police have never said anything to me about my license being suspended. I've renewed my plates every year and my driver's license. I mean, it's just almost 3 years. So it's really fishy. So I had a good conversation with somebody at the courthouse yesterday. And they do fuck up, but you know, they said there was letters sent and stuff like that. I never received any letters. I have no problem paying parking ticket or any type of ticket for that matter. So it's just interesting. I went back and checked all my tickets that I've gotten, and I have them all the way back to 2014. And I never had a ticket between 2016 and 2024. And I get that these ones are the camera tickets, but again, I never got anything in the mail. I never got warning letters. I've never been warned by the police when I've been pulled over that my license is suspended. There's a lot of weird shit happening, so I just got to get to the bottom of it. I'm not that stressed. I think it's just some sort of issue somewhere. And the other thing is they're using this truck as the plate from 2023. I only got this truck a year ago. So there's a lot of fucking weird shit. So I need to move some weight, clear my head. And unfortunately, it's just arms. So I can't really push heavy shit or do anything like that. My shoulder's fucking right back on the mend. I had a really good heavy shoulder day yesterday. Things are coming back. The bulk is coming back. I'm up to 250, so I'm happy with that. It fluctuates. Like I'm more around 245 in the mornings, but about 2 hours later, maybe an hour later, I'm sitting at about 250 for the rest of the day. But I'm going with the 245. But I'm just happy that I'm back up to that area. And I'm just going to keep pushing till probably the end of January. And then we'll do a cut. But with no further ado, let's go train some arms. All right, we're back. I gotta get this shit. So, I'm all bundled up. I'm cold as shit. So we're gonna get warm. And then just joking, I wasn't really talking. Oh man. You know, it seems like every fucking start of December, people go fucking retarded. I'm noticing this pattern. You guys watch too. Watch on your end. Let me know if you start noticing people doing weird fucking stupid shit. Like grumpy and they're in the wrong, but they're fucking pissed off at you for calling them out. That happens in December all the time, and now it's happening again. It just seems there's so many issues in December. So it kind of just dawned on me. Carbs! Don't do anything stupid. Let's get rid of this shit too. Alright, we're gonna warm up with some rope push downs. Oh, ooh, yeah. Good start. Warm up. Key. First set. Key. Pump lots of blood in there. Get it warm. Control. Keep it moderate. It's not about how heavy you can move shit. Trust me. Trust me. It's about feel, consistency, and pushing. Knowing when to push, take the weight up, that sort of thing. Just watching people. Okay, I was gonna take a break, but I might just hop right back into this here right away. Can you guys believe it's almost December? Like, where did November go? Look what I found. Look at this. Here, you want to see how? Look at him. Hey, who's that, Carbs? Carb, look. That's you. This is Carb. Don't ask me where that name come from. I didn't name it. She's in the gym quite a bit now. She gets lots of exercise, spends 12 hours in here running around. The clients love her. For me, it's a love-hate. I love dogs, I love animals. Sorry, Carb, she's looking at me like she knows I'm talking about her. But, fuck. It's like having a toddler. These little dogs get into everything. I've got two big dogs at home. I got a pit bull named Jenny, who's a sweetheart. And then I got a German Shepherd named Diesel. Of course, classic fucking name Diesel, right? I didn't name Diesel. He was rescued and that was the name he came with. I would call him Pete, but that's just me. But they're not... I've always had big dogs, and man, totally different than these little guys, you know? Like, these little guys are entertaining, but fuck. They get into everything, and I'm not saying all of them are like this, but I definitely know pugs have their own little thing going on. But that's good to have an animal in a gym. All right, let's do another step. Pretty good. Feels good, nice, smooth, controlled, not too quick, good tempo. That's what you want. I did 15 reps, I did 20 on the first one. They're warm now, weight's up again. Now we'll start moving that rep range down just a bit, trying to get into the 10, 12. That's where I like to keep it. I'll do 2 working sets at 10, 12, and we'll move on to something else. For triceps, other things I might try today, I might do a tricep movement that I haven't done for a long time. It's close bench, close grip bench. So it's kind of like a bench press, but you bring your hands in really tight, so just your triceps engage, and you push like this. I'm going to do that today. It's been a long time since I've done it. And just see what it feels like now. I don't like to go real heavy with that one. What the fuck's this dog doing? I like to keep it, I don't know, more of a feel thing, because to me with this movement you have to be careful with it. You have to be slow and controlled to get those, for me anyway, to get those triceps to really engage. It's not like a bench where you can just boosh, 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 boosh. It's this movement, and you got to do it so fine that you can just feel your triceps on every rep. And if you don't, you're going to start feeling, like if you start going too quick and you don't use good control, you're going to start feeling going to your shoulders and chest. More to your shoulders than anything. It's like this. So we'll get on that. I think we'll try that today. Again, something different. So I like to change shit up. You know, what can I say? Oh, yeah. 12 and a half, I think. I don't know. Somewhere in there. Oof, that's good. I'm feeling that guy. I'm feeling that guy. I don't normally drink out of these types of bottles when I work out. I don't know why I told you that. But it seemed right at the time. What are you doing up there? Oh yeah, I also put my oatmeal, when I was training a client this morning, I put my oatmeal up on that thing where my bottle is right now, on the top of that fucking lateral raise tower. I put my oatmeal up there. As you can see, Carbon's licking oatmeal off the machine as we speak. I put my oatmeal up there while I was helping a client, where she was going to start her set. So I put it down to watch, and onto the ground. Now luckily, the way it hit, I didn't lose much oatmeal. I had some splatter, but the majority of the oatmeal, 95% of it, didn't touch anything. So I still had my breakfast. Something's up with me dropping shit lately. Like last week, I spilled my last meal of the day off my desk, front desk here, all onto the floor. The whole fucking meal. 250 grams of rice, 5 ounces of chicken on the floor. The dog ate it, but I missed my fucking 5th meal, so I wasn't too happy. I don't get it, man. Something's going on. Something's in the water. All right, last set. We're going to move on. think I moved that last two. Fuck. We're gonna do a back off. I pinned it down. We're gonna keep going. Get a couple more extra reps out. Keep it tight. Whoa. Oh, fuck. Whoa. Oh. Let's take a break. Go drink some water, and then we're gonna do some buys. Bop, bop, bop. All right, we're gonna do some single arm cable curls. My pants are falling off. Oh, you know what I forgot? My microphone. This is amateur hour, you guys. Fucking, what kind of influencer am I? I'm not really an influencer. I'll put it on after this. Oh, man. Maybe it's good on my microphone, then you can't hear me make high-pitched squeals when I train. Get me out of your god! Dog's looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. So with these guys, I go light. As you can see, it's really light. But I'll take it up as we go. The reason I keep biceps like half weight, pretty much, literally, is because of my shoulder. When you have a shoulder injury, you can feel everything in it, no matter what type of movement you do. So for me to keep training with the stupid injury, I've had to drop the weight to really isolate the area I'm working on in a more productive way, if that makes sense. If I go to my normal weight, my shoulder, I'll feel it immediately. Just holding it, I'll feel just the pulling from the weight down. So to curl, it's stupid. Doesn't even make sense. But so I keep it light on the real light side, go slow and really try to contract the muscle and go to failure. I mean, that's all you can do. You got to learn how to work around injuries sometimes, or you'll just be laid up forever because it's inevitable. It's not necessarily going to come from training, but something's going to tweak, pull, rip, tear, whatever. Hopefully not serious. Like I've been doing this forever. I don't even know how many years I've been working out for. 25 maybe. And I've, besides my shoulders and my knee, I've never been injured in the gym or from the gym. Now, is my knee surgery from doing squats, lifting heavy, that sort of thing? Over the years, it might have played a role into it, but I don't think it's specifically from training, or both knees would be fucking fried, you know? I get one knee might be more than the other, but I think both would. And same goes for my shoulders. I mean, who knows? I think the shoulder definitely was from training, actually, because I used to lift like an idiot, really heavy, really low volume, bench, shoulder press, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. So I do think that's where this one stems from. My knee, I did get kicked in the kneecap by a cow. Dude, I can't make this shit up. It happened. I was branding cattle and I got booted in the kneecap because they're always kicking, right? So my job's to hold the calf in place and manhandle them up the chute for when they get branded and shit like that, T-VAC, whatever else. And this little fucker, it was close to the end of the day too. I mean, we were probably on 500 head by that time, and this thing turns around and just, and I could feel my teeth rattle, right? Like, it was an insane amount of pressure on my kneecap, and it hurt, but it wasn't like I'm like, oh fuck, I got kicked. As the day went on, I was hobbled. I was hobbling around. It hurt. I had steel-toe boots on, of course, not cowboy boots, but steel-toe boots, because those guys step on you all day long. But by the end of the day, I was fucking hobbled in a chair. Whatever, days passed, and I come back from the farm, and I'm sitting in shorts, and I'm looking at my foot, and it's blue and red and weird colors, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how did this happen? I go to find out, when I got kicked, I started bleeding inside, and the blood was pooling down my leg and into my foot and pooling out in there. So I went to the doctor, and they said, well, just if it continues, if you notice it getting darker and blah, 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 come back. We'll figure it out, basically. It should just take care of itself, and the blood should just, your body will just absorb it, kind of thing, and it'll be gone. I don't remember what they told me, but they said leave it and your body will take care of it, for the short version. So that down the road could have played 3 years later. Another reason why I needed knee surgery on that leg. I don't know, but after that kick is when everything kind of started to do this with that leg. So I don't fucking know. All right, let's do another step. My point behind that whole thing was, don't be worried to drop the weight when you have an injury. Go by feel and make sure that muscle's contracting. Yeah, this way you can go up. Yeah, the weight's gotta go up. Hello, Carbo. My name's Carbo. Yeah, that broad this morning, that was the parking. She was pissed, man. You could have talked to me first. I don't have to talk to you. You shouldn't be in here. You've been warned many times. The school's been warned many times. So the parking enforcement showed up. So there was parking enforcement cars lined up in front, right in front here, facing the school. So when they pulled up, they were pissy. They're like, oh boy. But she had the balls to get out and ignore them, because this is the type of person she is. So then I bolted out the door and went and talked to them and said, these are the people that we have the biggest problems with. So they wrote her tickets. And then she came back and she's like, you could have just told me. And I'm like, you guys have been warned 100 times. No, we haven't. No. And she went off on me. And then I'm like, so then I went off on her. And I called her Karen and said, fuck it. It's always the people that are in the wrong that are bitching at all the other people. It's that 1%, right? So I have no time for that shit. So do eat carbs. No time. Fuck Karen. Right? Fuck Karen. Alright, let's do this again. We're up a bit, up to 30. Go get him, Carb. Go get him. Go get him. Who's that? Get him, Carbo. Get him, Carbo. Oh. Good. Oh yeah, I was gonna get my microphone. I'm gonna go get that right now. Hi. Okay, I'm back. Probably way louder now. I don't know how loud I am on these things. I don't think I've watched one for fucking 3 or 4 years now. Okay, one thing about these guys too is when my shoulder's perfect, I like to do these at the same time. Okay? Slow, but at the same time. The reason I don't, there's too much pull. It's much more difficult to isolate and go slow this way without my shoulder doing too much. So one arm right now works much better on these cable movements for me. Anything bench supported, preacher curl, straight arm curl on those things, bench curls, anything arm supported, beautiful. Because I'm locked in, my shoulder will not move whatsoever, and that's important. And I normally do those, but I'm not doing them today because change, just change. That's it. I'm sure you've seen me do them before. 90% of the time, I always have 2 of my bicep movements on arm day are in a lock-in position from a bench of some sort. Anything bench supported, I think, is better for every muscle group and all movements. I'm saying that without really thinking about it, but I think I'm right. Oh, fucking shoulder. What are you doing down there, Hoser? This dog. Why don't you just go lay down for a bit, man? Hey. Yeah, I could do more. Ugh, that's frustrating. That's really fucking frustrating. Okay, let's take a break. We're going to do some dips. All right. Whoa. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do some dips, and I'm going to superset them with those narrow grip tricep push presses, okay? For chest, or for triceps. Fuck me. I know, right? No carbs. It's hard to train like this. Lord. Well, that's some weight that I'm full after. We're probably going to have to add some to this one too, but we'll see. It's been a long time since I've done this shit, so. Now we're going to go directly into this guy for a superset. I like to superset the same muscle group. I don't superset a bi and a tri. That's just, I want to pound as much out of that one muscle group as I can on that set. To me, that's a true superset. Let's come up the bench more. So narrow grip, down, keep them tight, push up. Really light, fuck. Oh, not bad though. Really burns a lot. Fuck. Oh, tough on the shoulder. My God. Hi, Carbs. Hi, Carbs. Hi. What you? All right. Let's add another 20 pounds to this guy. Then we'll take a break and we'll go back to dip. Okay. I filled up my water bottle. Don't know I told you that, but I did. So try to do 2 liters. That's my goal of water in my workout in an hour. Probably before that, going into the gym, I've already had close to probably 1.5 liters. Because I drink coffee. I have 1 coffee to wake up at 5 a.m. I don't like coffee, but I drink that first. And then I get back into the water. Shouldn't say that. First thing I do at home is I drink 1 liter of water. Right? Then I take my coffee. I come to work, drink that for the first hour and a bit. And then I tie back into the water. And normally before I train and get to the gym, I'm probably sitting at 1.5 liters, roughly, before I get there. Sometimes 2. It's just 1.5 liters to 2. And then when I'm training, I drink 2. And then in the afternoon, I try to get 1.5 in. My goal is 5 liters a day. And I'm normally pretty consistent. I track my water too with my food. Might sound crazy to you guys, but I like to know how much liquid I put in. And I'm just talking water. I'm not talking coffee or energy drink or something like that. I don't include that as my hydration. So I just, whatever. So, and normally I have 1 electrolyte a day. In my intra, I'd put it in my intra. So it could be a carb drink. It could be BCA or EAA with salt and creatine. I don't know. It's always different, but it's definitely an electrolyte through every workout I do. It's my 2nd liter I get in. Today I'm not doing it. I'm just having straight water. Just how I feel. I don't feel like anything flavored for some weird reason. Oh yeah, you get them, Carbo. There's a couple of ladies out there. I get so much traffic here with all the businesses around me. It's great. I'm not my other gym. I don't get to see out of. I have to be in only one room has windows. This gym has, it's all windows. So I get to see all the fun shit. Now saying that, then you also get the riffraff and Karens that think they can run the show around here and shit like that. So let's do a set here, Carbs. Down. Oh. 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 Okay, let's flip this around. Pretty good camera views I do in here, guys. Don't act like you're not impressed. What do you call them? A cinematographer? I don't fucking know. Doesn't matter. Cinematographer? Is that somebody that has those cinnamon? Carbs. I'm working here. Oh. 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 I got heavy. That's good. I mean, that's what I want on the superset. Like I said, I always work the same muscle group when I'm doing a superset. So the second one I don't want 15, 20 more reps. I want 6 to 8 is kind of what I'm shooting for. It's just an extension of what I'm already working on. I'm just trying to get more reps out, just using a different movement, if that makes sense. So, carbon. You just want so much attention. You know, it's not like you don't see fucking a new face every goddamn hour for 13 hours a day. You know? Put them up. Oh, fuck. Carbon, I know, you're unpredictable, aren't you? This little shithead woke me up at 4 a.m. this morning. I normally get up at 5. But she decided she wanted to get up. This is my life. She's gonna jump on my shoulder, watch. So then she stirred up the big dogs because they started pacing at 4. So now all 3 dogs are up. So I go out there and yell at the big dogs to go to bed because they'll just listen and go back to bed. This one is just needy. So I didn't really fall back to sleep. I did miss the whole hour of sleep because of this thing. So I wasn't super happy when I came in. It's like I said, it's been a really fucking great week already. You know, that's sarcasm. But think positive. Yeah. Let's take a break. Have some water. Do another set. Get these out of the way. And then do some bicep curls with the bar. Yes, with the curl bar. Ooh. Okay, let's finish these mofos off. See this T-bar? Oh no, you can't see it. I got a T-bar row machine right here. Here, let me show you. All right. So we got that guy there. We got this guy there, and I'm thinking about selling it. I love them. I think they're one of the best back movements you can do to build a big, thick fucking back. But not so good for the average Joe that has to work on technique and form and really takes time to get there. Because this thing will fuck you up. And I don't want people to get hurt. And I brought it in a year ago. I use it here and there, but I find it's doing more harm than good to people. Meaning, you know, when you're teaching somebody how to do a movement, you have to do the movement to teach it, right? You kind of talk through it. You show them how to do it, then you stand there and you kind of talk them through it while they're doing it. You know, drop your back, bend your knees, blah, blah, tighten up your core, that sort of shit. But it takes time. You have to put the reps in to really become really strict with your form. You have to just keep hammering on it. And this is probably one of the only machines, in my personal opinion, the thing that I think that just there's just too many variables for injury with it, right? You're lifting in a really vulnerable position that will hurt your back. So what I'm thinking is selling this piece, or maybe I'll keep it just for me and maybe use it for a couple of my clients, and bring in a T-bar bench supported. They're amazing. There's no room. I mean, you lay on the fucking thing at the proper angle and you roll. I mean, it's pretty basic. You're not bent over, so you don't have a lot of pressure on your lower back like you would for this fucking guy. It will work your lower back, but it's not going to hurt your lower back. We'll see what happens. This baby's pretty new, mint. I might sell it, but I'm definitely bringing in a bench supported. I've ordered 2 more pieces for the gym. If you guys know, equipment has gone through the fucking roof again. It's doubled in price pretty much. $2,000 piece is at least $4,000 nowadays. So you got to really be careful buying right now. But I did order a piece that I got a decent deal on. It's a seated back row machine, kind of like it's a hammer row is what it is. It's a low hammer row. So you're pulling down, and it's amazing for lower lats, that sort of thing. So I ordered one of those. It should be here mid-January. And I want, like I said, a bench-supported T-bar row. That's the other thing I'm going to go for. Those are the 2 next pieces I'm going to bring in, no matter what. You can never have too many back pieces, you know. It's just, it's the foundation of training is having a big, strong back. And yeah, you get it from rowing and that type, you know, those type of movements, but you need different variations of rowing also. And people, you know, it does work. I mean, you can throw around dumbbells all day long and shit like that. It'll work, right? Pull-ups, but not everybody can do that shit, right? So you need those machines. Definitely. All right, let's finish these off. What are you looking at? This dog. It's like having a fucking cat dog in here, you know? Half cat, half dog, half monkey baby. Puppy, monkey, a baby. Oh. 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 All right. Hey, look at it. Okay, let's finish this guy off. Oh, the shoulders. Oh, God. Ow. Oh, fuck you. Okay, those are done. So I can't lock out. That's frustrating. I felt that one a lot in my shoulders. Oh, or my shoulder. You can't lock out. I can't lock out on these guys with the shoulder like this, so my rep range is not the greatest. But as soon as I do lock out, yeah, it's not good. So, Jesus, are you drunk? All right, should we go do one more thing? What do you think we should do? What? What is it? Okay, she said barbell curls. I don't know if you picked that up, but I did. Okay. Are you guarding a barbell? Is that what's happening here? Who's that? Man, oh man, Garvin. Let's do some curls. Let's double this shit up. Feels good. Feels good. Feels real good. Let's do another one over here too. Bum, 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 bum. So 45, 55, 65, 75. Yeah. Back, me doing arms my whole life, I never used to use a lot of bars. I used to use mostly free weights and preacher curl benches. That was it. Dumbbells. I don't know why I said free weights. Dumbbells. With benches and shit like that. And that's all I did. I would throw the bar around, and I used to be able to toss around 120 on the bar. But again, arms never grew or they didn't respond like they should. They didn't really start to respond until I really had to train with the injury I have, with lighter weight on the biceps and more volume, and just caught in really strict form. So that's what I was like, oh, I guess I don't need to be throwing around heavy weights to make my arms grow. So now, even once this shoulder will heal, you'll still see I don't think I'll ever go back to tossing those weights around that I used to do. There's no real reason for it, and the benefit wasn't there. Sometimes it takes that sort of thing for people to change their training, right? And I've learned a lot from it, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna say having this injury is a blessing, but shit, I'm not getting any younger, and every year I'm getting better. Do you know what I mean? And it's not that I've changed my training per se. I've just trained the way I'm training. That made no sense whatsoever. But my workouts are the same. My splits are the same. My weights are heavier in most areas, but I'm not working out at that level all the time. I'm in that 80% weight volume. Now, I'm not saying I don't fucking, like yesterday for shoulders, man. I was doing 3 plates aside on a shoulder press, for 8 reps. But I had them warmed up. I got back up to that. I'll still push that shit. It's just not always about that like it used to be. It was always about coming in, smoking heavy weight, no matter how what you're going through. Hence why injuries never healed, it was, or shoulders never healed. It was just, that's how it was, right? And now knowing a bit better about just myself, because clearly I don't train people like that, but to myself, to take that step back and be like, this is what you got to do, and it works, is very interesting. I tell clients all the time, I don't suggest doing things or tell you to do things or use certain things, compounds, supplements, that sort of thing, if I haven't already done it. I've been doing this for a long fucking time, guys. Like when I started training, creatine wasn't a thing. Creatine came in, it was the best thing in the fucking world, and then it was gone. Terrible for you. Then it came back. Oh, it's amazing for you. Oh no, now it's got kidney problems. Blah, 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 blah. And now we're to the point, 20 some years later, that it's like, creatine is one of the best fucking supplements you can put in your body. Plain, simple, period, end of story. Right? But it took that long. So I took it going, well, were the benefits that great? I don't know. I don't think so. So I stopped taking it. This is at the beginning. And then when it came back, it kind of came back better and stronger than ever, monohydrate and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, holy shit, this stuff kind of works. Like, you're holding a little bit more water. You feel a bit better. You stay on it, you can tell a difference. So it's like I test drive the shit myself in a way to tell you if it's going to work. I did that with all supplements. Now, I'm doing that with collagen right now. And I'm telling you, right off, like, I'm not buying what they're selling with this shit. Maybe for females it's better, but I don't appreciate them using it as a protein source too, saying, oh, it's good, it's a source of added protein. It's the terrible protein for you. It's the worst type of protein I'm thinking it's just useless. I wouldn't even count it as protein. But people will put it in their foods and when they're baking and being like, oh, look how much more protein I got because I added 8 pounds of collagen. It's like, yeah, I've used it. I've never noticed anything, even with nails, hair, and all that other fluff they sell. I'll stick to fish oil all day long than collagen. And I think you'll see. We did this dance with soy too. Remember when soy came out? Oh, it's such a great fucking thing. And then 2 years later, guys are lactating because they're taking so much of it. It's bad for you. It's hard on all this shit. Same thing's going to happen with collagen. I think it will. I've done this for too long. I've seen this dance for too long. I don't buy it. I'm not going to buy it. I don't know. It's just frustrating. So that's why I don't push a lot of shit on people. If it works, I'm going to tell you to take it 100%. But if it's like, I don't know if it works, I'm going to be like, I don't know if it works either. I've used it. It hasn't done anything for me. I've taken it for 4 fucking years. That should be enough, man. So I like to be the science project. And I've done that with everything. And I believe in it. So, and a guy that knows his body and knows how it responds, I'll tell you this right now. If I don't take a certain amount of vitamin D, vitamin B, I can tell that day. You learn to listen to your body over the years, right? It's an experience thing for fucking sure. So that's why, and that's how I test my shit. I take it, I see if it does what they say it's going to do, even in very small amounts. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm not going to tell people it works if I'm not seeing results. Bottom line. And you can say, oh, well, you don't know. You might have to keep taking it for 4 more years. No, that's not how this shit works. Sorry. Keep that in mind, guys. Just keep that in mind. I don't know what just happened there. I did half reps at the end, but I think I literally lost my concentration. I was thinking about other shit, and then I kind of petered off, and then I just did half reps at the end. I'm very disappointed in myself right now. Very. Bad Ryan. Oh, yeah. So I'm not saying, I'll never tell you to do, unless you're my client, I'll never tell anybody to do this and do that and don't do. I'm just telling you what I think and what has worked for me and how my body works and how I tested things over the period of time I've used them to get what I expect out of it. And I'm not saying stop using collagen, blah, blah, blah. It's up to you guys. Do whatever the fuck you want. I'm just saying I haven't found any benefit with it. Zero. So, and that's where I'll leave that die. The other thing is, we sell none of it. I don't think we've sold 1 jug of collagen in the last 2 years. That fucker stocked up probably the same as it was 2 years ago. All the other shit gets restocked monthly. That has stayed. And it's not that I'm telling people not to take it. I just don't push it. I just don't say anything about it. I'm like, if you like it, take it. If not, whatever. But I don't push it like I push protein, pre-workout. What else we got? Creatine, joint support. I don't push too many BCAAs. They're kind of a thing of the past too. I think that's, yeah. I don't know. There's more, but fruits and greens. If you can't shit, drink it. That's the way I say it. But try some more fiber. Maybe you'll be okay. Some people love it, man. It's their poop drink. So teach their own. Teach their own. I've got stuff at home I use for digestion when it's really bad, and normally I get it more, I think, when I'm dieting. I get more. Anyway, it's a bunch of seeds and powders. I know I've showed it on my Instagram page and made drinks with it. It looks like a bag of dirt. Guys, it's phenomenal. Like you don't need much, and you don't need much water. It doesn't mix well, so it's like you're chewing it down, but you don't need a lot of it. Just suck it the fuck up, put it down. It works, and it'll work within an hour. And your body feels great. It releases everything it needs to release, and gets rid of the bloat. Helps with stomach health as well. You guys, it's really good, really fucking good, and you don't need a lot of it. I've had it for 3 fucking years, and that's how good it works. A guy should probably take it every day, but the amount of shit I take, I don't want to take it every day. I don't really have issues. And when I do, I use it. And that's kind of how I work. I take other things for digestion and stuff while I eat anyway. So I think I'm good there, like digestive enzymes and shit. So I don't know. Again, do what you like. Let's do one more set and call it a day, shall we? I've got work to do. Well, that was an arm day. That's it. I'm done. So what's next? I'll have a shake, do some work, start seeing clients, eat my third meal, carry on with the day. I'm fucking pretty sure there's gonna be videos done every day this week. So tomorrow will be legs. Shit, I'm losing track of day. Thursday will be legs. Friday will be either back or chest. Saturday will be whatever I don't do Friday. And then I might go into Sunday, even though it's a rest day. I might do either another leg workout or arm workout. Because normally I try to do one of those extra. Most of the time it's legs. But we'll see. And hopefully we'll get it all done. It'd be cool if I could get more videos out, but I'm thinking this week we will. I can't leave here. So I'm pretty much a criminal now. So I have to stay under house arrest. Just joking, I'm not under house arrest. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching another video. Hopefully we'll see some shit tomorrow. There's somebody's looking at me out the window. Should we film her? I'm not going to do that. Okay. Take her easy.